Is that the right one? Yes. Hello. My mic wasn't working. Sorry, I didn't finish setting up. Alright, audio test. Sounds okay to me. How does it sound to you guys? Right. Ooh. Oh. Just from that mob, I may have an idea of what Hockma does. We'll see if I'm correct. Right. Hello. Sorry, I should do the intro and stuff. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit low energy at the moment. Right. Hello and welcome back to Garen Reaver vs. Live Lobotomy Corporation, part 31. Today we are going to try and beat Hockma. But we do need to go through, I think, 2 ordinary days before that, so let's try and blitz through those. Set ourselves up. And you can't hear, can you hear any game sound? Could you hear game sound? Well, there's none at the moment, but when we get into it. No. Okay, you can't. How about now? Nope. How about now? Yes. Okay, we got it. It's okay, for some reason OBS just deleted all of my audio devices. That's fine, it does that every so often. I don't know why it does it, but it does it every so often, and it's not a big problem. Right. Strengthen. 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 Cool. So I made some silly mistakes. I'll try not to do that again. We have sensor. Come on, Delta. And I believe Insight was the best one, we decided. Just found out there's a theory that the way each Sephirah died represents their counterpart on the Cliffoth tree. Yesod represents rationality, but Gabriel died to his instability. I don't know what you mean by their counterpart on the Cliffoth tree. Is that a thing we've seen? Doesn't ring a bell. Right, how did I fuck up last time? I forgot to kill 3 people, I think. Is that what is that all that happened? That might have been all. Alright, I'm going to murder 3 people. 1, 2, 3. Nice. There is the Kabbalah tree, or Kabbalah tree of life, and there is the Cliffoth tree of death. Oh, okay. So is that also a... Oh, Scheisels. Oh no. That was risky. Hey, Lam. Yeah, the game has a lot of, like, Hebrew stuff, people have said. So presumably that's a Hebrew thing as well. The thing in the background of the control team's main room. Yeah, that thing. I can't say I've looked closely enough at it. Like, presumably it is a real-life thing, then? Oh, okay. Sephira represents part of the body as well. Is this like a chakra thing, or is this sort of parallel... What's the term? Parallel... You know, two completely separate things that have similar ideas. Luca, go play with the dog. There's a whole hour-and-a-half video essay about its presence in Lobcorp and Ruiner. Wow. Right, let's get Exo up here. Damn it. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Oh, yeah, didn't I get really close? I was like one box off, and then we had like a Doom event, and I just fucked up. I think that's what happened. So I'm going to play a bit smarter. And the way to play smarter is to diversify your holdings. Coincidentally, it's also how you invest smart. Because what I kept doing, you see, was I kept using like these two, even when they're into like -16. So although I wasn't failing, I was getting fewer boxes than I should. Delta? Sorry, I don't know why I always do that accent for Delta. Boom, 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 boom. Work speed and work chance increased. Oh yeah, purple. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so it's counted down to 1 because I got a bad result. I'll need to play that a bit safer. Nope, not there yet. Binner is the right eye, left brain responsible for creativity. I wouldn't put Binner as a creative type. Hockmer is the left eye for logic. Yeah, I see that. She was really creative with those pillar attacks. I don't know if I count that. Yeah, it's possible that it doesn't line up perfectly. You know, they might have just... I mean, admittedly, she does have very flowery ways of describing analogies, but it is pushing it a bit, you know? Because Binner was the one who was like, oh, the well, and the blah blah, and the other blah blah, and the third blah blah, you know. Sorry. Yep, sorry, that said 72, I thought it said 7.2. Ooh, just thought I'd double check. Why did Sean fuck up? Oh, because Sean's got really low bloody temperance. Nah, you come and do it. Wondered why Sean did so badly here. Because Sean has no temperance, because Sean is the one who works with the golem. So Sean shouldn't do work. I keep forgetting that. That's 12. That's 12. Oh! Delta got the face. Let's line people up so that we're ready. If extraction or binner represents the left brain and records represents the right brain, then what does the architecture team represent? Coordination, maybe? Or, no, I was about to say the heart, but that doesn't make sense if it's effectively at the top. Are you saying you don't have your heart at the top of your head? That would be the crown. Yeah, it would. The soul? Maybe? Like, just to clarify, I know nothing about anything Hebrew related at all. Okay, we're ready for this. So I'll send Ranta. No, we'll send Gravelin just to get someone in there. You guys go there. Yeah, I did murder 3 people. Damn, you both got the wrong side. Did everybody get it wrong? No, they got it right. And they got it right. Okay. Oh, such fun. Actually, something funny about that is I walked in on my father watching a video about Kabbalah, and I heard stuff like Binner and Hokma while trying to remain normal. Oh, are they actually, are the names of these from? I suppose that would make sense. Interesting. Hang on, let me just get that. Right, we have fully unlocked censored. Have I read this? No, I don't believe I have. Any attempts to describe censored will cause severe mental corruption to the speaker and the listener. Therefore, it is forbidden to record any depictions of the appearance of this. Just say abnormality. What if you're going to censor it? Why? All audio and written records should be inspected to ensure that such depictions are deleted from them. All work pertaining to this deletion must be designated to level 5 or higher employees. Randy. It's a shame we have to send such a capable employee like you to his containment unit. Do you have any last words before proceeding? Of course, when I say last words, it's just a precautionary thing.
Oh, it can't be helped. I'm the employee with the highest resistance against cognitive breakdown. I've been apathetic towards everything since I was a kid. People often said I lacked empathy and wasn't normal. However, when I got to work here, my abnormal ability became the key to save everyone. This is something that can never be experienced anywhere else.
Let me say this again. While it's true that you have the highest resistance among employees, it's only based on human standards. If you begin to suffer from a surge of intrusive thoughts, or you decide to count down from 10 but fail to remember what 10 even is, or feel an uncontrollable regurgitation of vomit or saliva, or this place starts to feel like something else other than the company, or you suddenly suddenly feel insignificant and something that's suffocating is your only hope, you need to leave.
If you tell me that one more time, I'm going to murder. I'm going to make it 13 times you said it.
We cannot monitor you in real time. All the cameras are off and your audio record will only be updated after the work is finished. Needless to say, I'm worried about you. Why don't you repeat the instructions I gave you a bit ago?
Go in, don't do the work myself, accompany employee blank, and observe the work process. And record everything that happens, even if blank is in danger. Do not attempt to rescue unless ordered otherwise, right?
Exactly. Now our contact will be cut off in 10 seconds. Good luck and Godspeed in your record.
I have no regrets. I'd say I'm pretty lucky compared to others. At the very least, I get to leave my last voice record. And when I say last, it's only a precaution, but, well, it's a very long 10 seconds.
Alright, your record will be eternally archived. All of our fellow employees will remember you. 3, 2, 1, end. Alright, oh no, I've read that one.
Randy, that looks just like Beep from long ago, doesn't it? I forgot for a moment that only I could see this employee Beep, who was with me became Beep. It looks like it can even breed. Employee Beep, who was with me became Beep. And that's just the process of Beep. I feel a little sick, I'm good, a little Beep. Came out of employee Beeps. I can't believe this, now it's starting to beep. Employee Beep. Employee Beep is screaming like Beep. The cries, can you hear them? It reminds me of Beep. Beep. Now I see. This is our Beep. This is the reason Beep exists. This is the worst thing I've seen in my life. I can't even move. It looks like Beep has made me its next target. Soon I will beep too. It's getting closer. I'll put the recorder in my Beep.
Well. Okay. No judgment, you know. Audio cuts off. Thankfully. It's like, right, I'm gonna put this in my Beep. Let's hope the audio cuts off. Even after we adopted the cognition filter, many of our managers have lost their minds. Yeah, okay. Half of them gone because of censored. Have gone? Missing a word. Even if we raise the cognition filter to its maximum setting at the risk of having our employees and other abnormalities being perceived as extremely simple objects, the managers will still be driven insane as soon as this abnormality comes into sight. We can't make our manager blind just because of one abnormality. We're stuck in a dilemma. The only solution we could come up with was a suggestion of one of our employees was to cover the abnormality with a giant set of sensors and blurring. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to consider how to dispose of the manager. I paused because it's like, hang on, managers? I reckon that's because the records here are not for just this establishment. They're for the entire company, and therefore it's referring more to the managers of other departments that had previously handled this abnormality. That's my interpretation anyway. What do we need for this? 205. It means Skier and I outrank him. Wow. I mean, to use an American analogy, that's like saying, oh, the president doesn't have any military... Oh, no, I suppose the president's like the commander-in-chief, isn't it? All right, I'm going to have to use a UK one. That's like saying, oh, this private in the Royal Army outranks the Prime Minister because the Prime Minister doesn't have any military rank at all. We're not even on the same wavelength. We're not reading the same book. We're not even... My analogy fell apart there. Anyway, murder 3 people. 1, 2, 3. I think the once Project Moon stated that a maxed out employee is stronger than those claw things that invaded L Corp with Binner. The claw things. I assumed that was just an ability she had. I didn't think that was an invasion. The waves, presumably, you mean. Oh no, sorry, the claw things invaded with Binner in the flashback. You mean invaded with Garion? Still weird that that's her name. I've seen How the Turntables so many times. The How the Table Turns is the weirdest sentence to me. Hey, Mimic. I still can't believe I missed the Garion reveal. I've been waiting for that for the longest time, just because I knew it would have been funny. It's weird for me. Like, I always find it weird. Occasionally, I have met people who've claimed to be called Garen. Like, online. I've never actually met any in person, obviously. But it's a very weird thing for me, because I sort of almost pride myself on having an unusual name. And... like, I don't know how it feels for other people who have sort of... common sounds wrong, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, more usual names. Last time you said trust me, guy on YouTube, you are wrong or lying, so I'm not trusting you at all, I'm afraid. My name is the most generic one I've heard, at least out of people I know, not revealing that, of course, and it's not relevant anyways, but still, yeah. Like, you have classes where it's like, oh, there are 3 Jameses in my class, or 3 Matts, or 2 Thomases, you know, and it's... I expect it is odd for people who share a name with someone else that they know. I honestly, I can't imagine it. There are 4 people with my birth name in my high school class. Wow, 4. Presumably you then had to have, like, you referred to by other things, because there were, I think there were 2 or 3 Thomases, or Toms, in my class. But that was it for shared names in my class. When my roommates and I were trying to get this place, apparently the mortgage dude asked if my name was a pseudonym. Wow. No, that's his real name. A second name as well, people would use that for me. You know, I sometimes get people to call me by my middle name if they struggle. If, like, there are 2 circumstances. One is if they try and say my name and they just can't do it. Like, I don't think it's a particularly complex name to say. It's a bit unusual, but it's not complex. Garen is 2 syllables. But sometimes there are people who are like, Geran? It's like, no, Garen. Garan? No, Garen. I don't know how you're not managing this. But in that instance, I say, just call me and then, like, my middle name. And the other time is when I speak to someone and I need to give them my name. But because of how unusual my name is, I don't always like to give it out. I mean, I give it out on the internet, that's different. But yeah, bad example, I guess. But, like, there are times where... sorry, no, that's not the reason. Sorry, I literally just made that reason up. I apologise. No, the reason I don't always tell people my name is because it is hard to pronounce. So rather than go through the faff of, oh, your name's that, what's that from? It's from that. Is that Welsh? No, it's not Welsh. Ooh. No, you're okay. So occasionally I will introduce myself as my middle name, and then they just know me by my middle name, and that works. And it's only awkward if it turns out that I sort of know them more. Like, there was an example is I was having a bit of trouble at my house, and I ended up speaking to the same council worker several times. And rather than go through, like, the whole name thing, I just told her to call, like, I gave her my middle name. And I didn't expect to keep talking to her. And it's like, after being not regular by any means, but, like, we ended up being in a fair bit of contact, much more than I expected, like, I don't know, 5 times in 6 months or something. And it's like, after that time, it's like, it's too late now, it's too long for me to say, actually, yeah, my name is Garen. It's been too long for me to do that. What are your protections against black damage? 8, 5. Good work, Exo. Very good work, Exo. Nowadays people call me Skier instead, which is great because I don't really like my birth names. Also, it sounds less gendered. Yeah, that's fair. I've known people who refer to me by my username. For ages, Ben would call me Reaver. Both in and out of recordings and stuff, so... Oh, cock! Did I let Delta heal up fully? I think I did. That's alright, she bloody smashed it! That is actually enough. One more. One more for the road. Bit of censored for the road. That sounds wrong. Good work. Alright, already up to 40 again. I would talk about my name, but the only thing weird about it is the spelling. Yeah, I've known people like that who have otherwise relatively common, so I'm going to go for this one, right? Relatively, not common, again, I don't mean common, I don't mean it in any kind of derogatory, I just mean it in the opposite of rare kind of thing. Extract? Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. Okay. Ah, I'm not even going to get it, because it's been put into record and record's full. So you need Fortitude 5 to use this. Recover 40% of damage taken when hit. Recover 40% of damage taken when hit. So when you take damage? So essentially all damage does 40% less. Censored has the ability to censored, but this is a horrendous sight for those watching. Look at the ego for more than 3 seconds will make you sick. Huh. Okay. It's not 40% damage reduction. If you can't survive the hit, you can't heal off it. That makes sense. Yeah. That is it's a good clarification there. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to give it to Charizard. Charizard looks so pleased. Oh, God. And that's freed up the sword. Nope, that's the wrong one. That one. It's nepotism, but I'm okay with it. And so should you be. But I will give somebody else that, because it's a good weapon. And we're good on suits. Yeah, we are. Cool. Alright, so we'll just blitz through another day. Generous Senior, is that what Garen is? Oh yeah. Ha! He looks really, really not pleased about this. No new suits. No, because it's just what's it? Censored, who does not give a suit. I mean, I suppose the idea is that you couldn't wear this. It would be too unpleasant. But then again, you could wield it, so I don't know. Don't rush, you mess up most when you do that. I won't. I'll try not to rush, I promise. I'm not going to say I'm not going to mess up, but I will try not to. Blitz through it in a sensible and calm way. So let's get you up here to try and get that thingy again. I would be training team captain by now if it weren't for time loops. Time loops are the cause of many of the world's ills. It's theorized that censored ego gift is a headband or bandana, literally just a strip of cloth that has censored looped over and over. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did that? No, it's still on 2. We're okay. Damn. Bloody EXO. In the game, it's an eye cover. I believe it is an eye cover. Yeah, it's an eye. I have seen fan art of it. By our very own skier. My favourite gift design is just a cluster of censored icons. I would say what my favourite is, but that would be spoilers. Yeah, true. Peckety peck peck. Orange Dawn bugs. So we can prepare for that. Good to know you guys are all relaxed for some reason. Why are you all relaxed? It's very worrying to see. Imagine if you're just walking around your office, you walk into a room, and all of the employees in there go, "We're relaxed." Okay, guys, good to know. We're very relaxed. Nobody's panicking. Yeah, the punching bird probably flew through there. And everyone was like, we're relaxed. Nobody tense. Hope we can get the second censored thing today, then that means I never have to touch it again. That'd be fun. Yeah, we should be able to. Getting like 20 per thing, I only need, what, 3 more? It's all fun and games until you see overwhelmed. Everybody dies someday. Thanks, EXO. Really comforting. You all ready for bugs? Yeah. Shoot. Thank you. I did forget to shoot people. I did totally forget. Hopefully we'll see more of W Corp in the next game. Would love to see it. So there's Library of Ruiner is the sequel to this, and then there's I know the name, Limbus Company. And that's a gacha free to play ? Set in the same world. 8, 4. Limbus is after library, I think. Okay. Well, I have library. Right, who do I want out of the way? Oh, no, you're okay. Sorry, I was just checking. Yes, it was a very generous gift from Skier. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was just checking that Sean didn't level up Temperance. Sean did level up Temperance. So I need to level down Temperance just in case Hawkma decides to screw with people's meltdowns, which I don't think he will. But he might. Because he's a dick. Limbus is post-library, but not as much as direct sequel as Ruiner is for LobCorp. Okay. Alright, go deal with those bugs. You're dealing with those bugs. You guys go deal with those ones. You're dealing with those ones. You're dealing with those ones. You guys go deal with those ones. You guys go deal with those ones. You guys go deal with those ones. You're dealing with those ones. And you guys go deal with those ones. Quick as you like. Good work, guys. You're a credit to the profession. Hopeless. I already finished with this one, didn't I? I did. Time to murder 3 people just because I can. Time to murder 3 people. Go home. Punishing bird. of course. I'd assume the Ruiner will take over Wednesday and Friday streams when we start there. I don't know. I'm not committing to that now, because it is a very different kind of game, from what I've been told. So I will probably do a first impressions, and I'll see if I love it enough to do it as a full stream. Yeah. Alright, don't need to touch censored anymore. I can touch censored all day if I want to. Nobody can stop me, it's mine. Keep it clean. I was planning on shiny hunting, but I can't divide my attention between the stream and the game, and the Pokemon I'm hunting is hard to notice, so please enjoy my panicked company. Welcome! I appreciate your attention. I will try not to squander it with silly mistakes. By the way, every time I send someone into bodies, I do check their health. Because there's a thing about that, isn't there? When a wounded employee enters, the cliff off counter goes down. So I just want you to know that is a thing I do every single time I send someone in there. Alright, 2 meltdowns. So I'll just wait until Delta's healed up, which I believe she is. In you go. Ah. I actually figured out about the entire Project Moon thing because of the Smile Pile Ego weapon. Does that you do need to see censored again? Well, sometimes you just... No. To say something. Not sure if I should be continuing these jokes. Sometimes you get the urge to see censored in the middle of the day. If there's no reason you shouldn't, then there's no harm in it, you know? Alright, that's the last one, I promise. If or when I do finally decide to get a VTuber rig, and I'm getting closer. I mentioned recently that I sort of decided on a character for it. I just need to find an artist now. I am probably going to get like, or I'm gonna ask about getting like a particular pose that is like that. And a particular pose that's like that one. So that I can sort of fold them in to the VTuber rig and get a bit more out of it. But maybe not, because, I don't know. That is kind of iconic to me. That one I don't use... I was about to say I don't move as much on. Because I saw the words as I was saying it and distracted me. But yeah, it's something I'm considering anyway. Nearly there. Doesn't really matter if we do it before the next tick over. I also don't need to shoot people because I'm so close. Aren't I so generous to my employees? Don't worry guys, I don't need to shoot you because we've almost finished work for the day. No point in sending you home early if you're about to clock off, you know? Have we hit it? I don't think we have. No, we haven't. Okie dokie. Oh, censored again. A spider just landed on my hand. I shook it off and went to get a glass. Now I can't find it. Oh god, that's awful. I don't know why there's one directly above me right now. Got it. Back in a sec. Sorry guys, I'm going to take this chance to pop to the toilet. I'll be back in a moment.
Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp womp. I'm back. Womp womp womp.
Ah. Sorry about that. Yes, I looked up because I was in the middle of saying it's really weird how they just like hang directly above you, and there was one there. So I had to go and get the spider catcher. That was the whoosh sound you heard. That was because I got like a foot long or foot and a half long spider catcher tool. No offense to anyone who does, I find it fascinating how people are afraid of bugs and spiders. As someone who grew up in the middle of nowhere, I also sort of grew up in the middle of nowhere, and I don't remember being afraid of them in my old house. And then at some point I became deathly afraid of spiders. There were more olive trees than people. Well, that's true in like most places. You like, oh, there are more trees than people. You know, that's not that unusual. I'd say if you live near a forest, there are probably more trees than people within like a 10-mile radius. Spiders aren't threatening to me, but wasps. Usage of weaponized flammable armaments authorized. My dad's actually allergic to wasps, which means I might be as well. I don't know. I've never been stung. Day 44. Oh! New scene, guys.
I'll do my best.
I advise you not to be so languid.
Is it okay if I do this?
There's Michelle, Elijah, Gabriel, Daniel, and Carmen.
Is it okay if I do this?
Hey, don't worry too much about it. You won't find a professional like me often. My greetings, eh?
The moments I have made you witness are no longer merely scenes of the past. They could be the present or even from the future.
Those dead people that you just saw.
There are people who once loved you, and there are employees who think they are happy here. There is also Angela, a cold imitation of Carmen. Is this not the heaven that has burrowed into your mind, the place you have been yearning for which you've been yearning, Hockma? Come on, man. In this place you are no less mighty than God. Even death finds no meaning here. So I plead with you, will you not be satisfied already? We are so desperately continuing to exist, even if it means living like we are now. What right do you have to turn everything to ash? Furthermore, it is clear this story has no need for an end. Think about it. All the work you have done, is it truly a consequence of your own choices? You never were ready. You were not prepared to accept her death, so you created a being wholly shrouded in a sense of loss. And now you are just struggling to move forward, blindly fumbling along the obscure trails of your past deeds. Throughout this entire process, you were never sincerely willing to do what you did. So please, I beg you to go back now.
The only option is I will not turn back.
Look at you. You are proving me right. You are not at all honest with yourself, even in the gravest of choices you must make. If I were to send you away, you would likely return to me after having yet another fresh start. It is an uncontrollable law of this place we must follow. This whole facility has become one giant, ever-running clockwork. The clock never stops ticking. It never rests. It never rushes. It is not set to follow any specific person. It simply walks forever, maintaining the same pace as it always has. And now it is time for you to leave.
I won't leave. Oh, it's getting fuzzier.
You are a lost traveler without a compass or a map. It is natural to feel fear when one is subject to the whims of the air and sea. However, there is no need for you to fear the counting of the clock anymore.
I shall always welcome you. I will always console you. You never were ready. I stand my ground. You have not changed your decision in the end. Oh, he's got angrier. It had seemed that tomorrow would have come as it always does, but it has not. The hour of silent awaiting has long since ended. When I no longer feared the impending night, I chose to love this place. But if you still wish to break this egg at all costs... Oh, that was really cool. I shall become its sentinel, and I will reap you. Benjamin. How can this still be considered following her will? This is nothing but a seed of calamity drenched in sin. Oh, by the wings, your mind has been soaked with grief even more severely than I thought. Please, why can't you just stop now? You and I, we tried our best. With your career and wealth, you'll be able to live the rest of your life in the nest with no problem whatsoever. So please, I urge you, stop here. Stop before you cross the line. All three say, I will not stop. No one remained by my side. Oh! Carmen. A. Tifereth. Epoch. Benjamin, I'm guessing, because of the glasses. Garion. Callie. That's probably Elijah. That's got to be Gabriel. Michelle, obviously. So that means that's got to be... What's his face? Netzach. I can't remember Netzach's name. No, I don't remember. And there's also someone there behind? I don't know who that is. Giovanni, thank you. Yes, Giovanni. So that's Giovanni with the longer hair. I can't believe he's Italian. With everyone's sacrifice, I came this far and reached the ranks of the wings, but there was no one left to celebrate the moment with. The silence was the signal to start my task for everyone. We lost something in us every single day. We used inhumane methods to extract information from the women we captured from the head. Oh, the woman. Binner. Or Garion. We passed out plans to AIs that hadn't even been named yet. It ached. No, it wounded the heart of the man who had always been with me. The sound of the waves was so far away, and there was no time left to stay. I lost the last man who stood by me. It was a tragedy, but I didn't hide it. The ones who had left early on likely didn't need me anymore, but I needed them in those final moments. To bring back those who had forsaken the embrace of the earth, to hide and lock away the seed of secret. I was the only one who remained. I wanted to be forgotten like a mirage. Interesting. Interesting. an anomaly with the flow of time itself. Oh no, he's going to screw with my ability to pause, isn't he? And I'm guessing what I predicted earlier is probably going to be true. Like early on, I think it was either just before the stream started or something, Mob said you're going to have to remove one of your mods. I'm guessing the mod I have to remove is the one that changes the speed up to like 3 and 5 times. Because I'm guessing what he's going to do is randomly swap between them. Or lock me into one of them. See, this is why I'm really, really strict about spoilers. Because with just a tiny little hint of, by the way, you may need to remove a mod, I can guess a lot of what the context is. That's not a brag, that's just, it's justification for why I am so strict about spoilers. Because the wrong word, non-spoilery, can tell you a lot. I doubt it would be random, it would be too much. Did you see the Binner fight? That was too much. Too much was bloody the definition of that one. Okay. Well, we have another tentacle to give to somebody. Who wants a tentacle? Ranta, do you want a tentacle? You look pleased about it. Don't cry. Fine. No tentacle for you. Gah. Ah, Mimic doesn't have... Alright, let's level up Mimic. And I'll give Mimic a tentacle. Happy betentacled Mimic. Almost everyone in there's got bloody white damage. So Alarm have that. Jeffrey have that. I don't know what Jeffrey had. Oh, I think that was a he weapon. Yeah, it was. And no new suits. Alright. A little bit of leveling up. Yeah. I remember when Frost Splinter was one of your best weapons. Yeah. It's so bizarre to me that bloody one of my control team members has a WoW weapon. Admittedly, it's me, but, you know. Okay. Here we go. Hokma. Oh, look at you. Oh! Ah, crap. no. I guess the question is, how is this going to escalate? My guess would be, as the sessions go on, it sorry, one more time. I didn't see what I actually need to do for today. Yeah, I'm guessing as the day goes on, it'll increase the speed. Better unbind that spacebar. Yeah. Reach the maximum level of Cliff-Off Meltdown. The maximum level. There's a maximum level? Shit. Okay. This suppression would trip me over so much by being a RimWorld player. Funny you should say that. I was playing RimWorld today. Like, literally minutes before the stream started. Oh, hell. Alright, I'm going to send Delta over here with Exo. Apparently there's something is going to melt down, but I don't know what. Alright, can I... Please do not let flow time flow meanings. Sorry, people are being noisy on the street. Apologies if you can hear that. So I can't speed time up either. I don't like this. Yeah, I may need to go and remove the mod. That's what I reckon as well, Luca. It's going to be horrible for the ordeals. That's what I'm worried about with the 5 speed. Oh, the tool showed up. Oh, it's a heart. Well, it's not going to melt down, so I think I should do it, shouldn't I? I should do it and then restart. Oh, Luca died. Right. I need to know what I'm doing with this thing. It would be stupid to go into a level I can't speed up with an unknown quantity. Visual bug, you just sit there for me. Ah, you need to hold it for 3 minutes. Okay, Luca, just come in here so I can watch you. The Heart of Aspiration. Benefit from HP and attack speed. Hey, Mr. Flame, welcome. If one is ordered to return it without attacking, they will lose their minds and have an increase in violent tendencies. That's why Luca went mad. If one is ordered to return within 30 seconds, the same will occur. Is that it? A heart without an owner, it still beats even after being removed from its body. When borrowed, its rate of contraction will double, enhancing the borrower's vigor and strength. Excessive aspiration can bring about unwarranted frenzy. Employees who did not attack any targets before returning the heart, or those returned before 30 seconds have passed, enter a state of derangement, repeating mindless killings with their enhanced strength. Okay. Well, the downside, I guess, is that can I send Luca in to do... I can still send it in to do other work. That does seem really good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't talk about PokéSins here, Mr. Flame. That said, I am currently releasing more. There is one coming out on Monday. But I won't be talking about that in the stream. Right, so I'm going to retry the Hockmer and I guess just pick up the heart. Delta and Exo come over here. And Skier, come and pick up the heart for me. Pale sword with more attack speed. True. But I like the idea of making Skier virtually indestructible. Immune to white damage with a health absorbing sword, extra health and extra attack speed. Brilliant combination. Right, let's shoot 3 people again. Let's get a twofer. Pop! You give Skier the blessing and you have an Aleph tier agent. Yes! I may have to go now because I'm too tired. I'll try and catch the VOD. Thanks for watching, Skier. Wish me luck. Probably going to need it. You can just slap it on your disciplinary team captain for enhanced God of Destruction. Is my... Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I did, Lam, yeah. Skier is my disciplinary team captain. Ego offense, 20%. Oh, yeah, that's where I bloody remember seeing it. It's here. Ego defense is the welfare thing. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. there any penalty for that, or does he just tell me off? Extraction team buff. Offense and defense. Wow. But presumably less? Oh no. No, maybe not. Just the captain then. Where's Luca? Luca, there you are. Yeah, you get 20% for each. Wow, that is really powerful. I'm curious if the welfare passive is multiplicative or additive. That is a good question. I do not know the answer to that. That's something I'm unsure about in other stuff as well. I assume with this stuff, it's probably additive. Because that could get very powerful, and it depends on the way it's calculated, like the order it's calculated. Because you see it in RimWorld as well. RimWorld, like you have the research speed 100%, and then you put like a filing cabinet next to it, and it goes up to 105. Or sorry, the filing cabinet's plus 5%. The multi-analyzer is plus 10%. You know, so it's most likely that it's additive. So I'm really unsure what is going to melt down when we reach this, because everything is meltdown protected now. So unless it's just going to pick one from random, or no, because that should say 0. I don't know. Where is that? Yeah, it's picking one at random. That's not good. Purple Dawn. Yeah, I almost paused. I saved it though. I didn't do it, don't worry. I mean, you know I didn't do it because nobody died. I'm gonna hate this. And I am probably gonna have to go take that mod off. I assume it's completely random, like anyone in the facility. So I could accidentally kill off someone important like Skier. No offense, Rebecca, but you know, sort of offense. Could you hover over welfare captain? I think is Mimic. No? No? Oh, it's Armia. That makes sense. Oh, sorry. Yeah, she's ego defense plus 20%. So, I hope that's long enough for you to work it out. We have backwards clock to wipe out midnight. I am wondering if that is a good method of doing this. Exusia, can you come down here? That might be a good way of dealing with midnight. I mean, I assume there's nothing after midnight. I didn't check. It's multiplicative. Wow. That's crazy. Wait, no, because the question of additive or multiplicative isn't a single one. It's when you have multiple effects. So you can't work it out whether it's from that, unless I'm misunderstanding what you mean. You can't work it out from a single change. Oh, that's really slow to heal. I don't think there are other sources to stack on. Additive would be better in this instance. It's dealing with values of less than 1. Yeah, no, you are correct actually. For defense, additive is better. But yeah, there aren't multiple sources, so it essentially doesn't matter. This is so slow. Why are you doing this to me, Hockma? Well, I know why you did it. You explained in great detail why you're doing this to me, Hockma. I did murder 3 people already. My bullets are down. Hi. Sorry, Clockma. I'll just wait until everybody's out. No, I suppose it doesn't really matter. My guys are powerful enough, they should be able to deal with it. Well, speed hasn't gone up. Up there. Up there. Down there. You guys didn't get 1. They got 2. Oh no, that's the bird, sorry. Oh no, neither of these got 1, obviously. Oh no, they did? I don't know. Or they did as well. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. I think I lost some plebs. No, apparently not enough. I'll murder 3 more just to be safe. What was the one where I ended up murdering almost everybody? Can you remember which one that was for? I think that was for one where I had to get... That was for suppression as well, wasn't it? I think it was the welfare one. I ended up murdering almost everybody in the facility. because I knew I was going to lose people to... Was it for Gabora? Really? Was that because I knew I was going to lose them to her? No, I'm sure there was one where I did it sequentially. Because I kept getting my bullets refilled. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was welfare. And by... Yeah, I murdered essentially every clerk in the entire facility by the end. Sorry, I'm not... I stopped doing stuff. And I think it's because I predicted I was going to get losses. That wasn't a core suppression. What was that? Oh, was that the beat midnight ordeal mission for Gabor? I think it was. Oh shit. 132 instead of 133. Told you I check every time. So we've got 2 meltdowns that could be anywhere in the facility, and it's probably going to whack the speed up on this one. So I'll wait until everybody's done. And then I'll do an easy one to tick it over so that all my capable people are free. Yeah, I think we're ready. Ice cream, go trigger. Wait a sec. Where's Exusier? Noily, where are you? Noily, go here. Where's Exusier? Oh, Exusier's down there to start the clock off. I'll do that now. Okay. Right, everybody return to your central point so that you're in the best position to respond. Except Exusier, when you stay with the clock. Okay. It's only 2, so they can handle it. They both happen to pop up there. Alright, ice cream, go trigger. And get ready for the speed increase. There and there, so Nathan deal with the repression there, and you come and sacrifice your weapon. Green Noon. Oh, hell. One. Two. Three. Well, we can't get Life of a Daredevil back. Who did I get it from? I don't remember. She's still got it anyway. Crumbling armor. We've still got him. Can get it back. Oh, at least the music stopped being all bam 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 for like the slowest thing. Guess I better get comfortable. This'll be a while. Using the backwards clock against Hockma be like, you think you're the only one who can mess with time? I should look up the music from the other suppressions. Like the jazz was pretty good. I can't remember the other good ones. A lot of them are really good. I mean, the music in this game is generally very good. Actually, no, don't play with the orchestra because that might melt down. This music isn't particularly interesting, though. It's like more atmospheric, and there's just not much going on with it. Oh, excuse me. No, music's getting a bit better. This suppression is the main reason why that one mod which tells you which ordeals appear at the start of the day exists. I can't imagine what help that would be, though. I suppose some are worse than others. Alright, I think if I fail this one, given how slow it is, I will probably remove the time speed up mod and add the ordeal, the day's ordeals mod. Every ordeal is made to punish specific strategies, after all. I mean, you say that, but I don't get that impression. They just all seem to be, everything is happening everywhere all at once. And some are more that than others, but like, how is sweepers different to the rocks falling from the sky, or no, how is sweepers different from killdozers? They're both roaming death machines, you know? They both kill everything. I don't see the, oh, this is so carefully planned on their part. It just doesn't come across that way to me. Alright, I think I'm going to murder some more people. People who are likely to be issues. God, they don't hang around much, do they? Oh shit, he's got the gun out. Just keep walking, guys. He won't get us. Killdozers go inactive every once in a while, sweepers don't. Yeah, but that's just degrees of difficulty for the same thing. You know, I don't see what strategy sweepers punish that killdozers don't. Green Dusk is about threat prioritization, since it's the one that spawns more and more lesser greens. Yeah, I just don't see it. Given the number of fleshy clerks you have, unless if you have the ones like Smile, Pile and Monk that punish you for clerks dying, then you have to be everywhere at once. You have to fight every fire simultaneously. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this, guys. It's going to ramp up the speed. And I don't want to do it. It didn't ramp up the speed. I can't micro any fights here. But it seems like I don't need to. Oh shit. Wow. You know your Smile Pile is having a bad day when the bloody B team beats it. Holy crap. I cannot believe that. Klein, Ebenezer, Armia, and Mimic soloed Smile Pile. I mean, I don't know how much damage these two did to it, but it can't have been that much, right? And because I managed to... Because I killed off everybody in here first, he had no one to eat. So he was just the basic one. I suppose it's also possible that hurt it. But yeah, that's impressive. That, like, not even Velvet, who's an A-classer, they just beat it on their own. Your B team is now that strong. That is also possible. Yeah, I think there's a combination of factors. Fucking hell. Loads of people died. Okay, well, now that I'm at my number limit, what I'm inclined to do is turtle. I can't turtle because I've still got to deal with meltdowns. Alright, so we'll just deal with easy ones. I'm really dreading it ramping up the speed, though. How close is the monk? The monk's down to 1. He has 1 more Cliffoth than Smile does, and they both get triggered every 10, 10 deaths. So he's less than 10 deaths away from breaking out. The Midnight Ordeal is the biggest threat. Everything else boils down to advancing meltdown levels, which we know. Yeah, the meltdowns should be minimal because everything is protected. I wonder if the reason Clockma hasn't increased the speed is because it's a sort of trap. I wonder if it's like, if you increase the speed, you cannot decrease it. Otherwise somebody dies. Oh, it could be. Alright, I'm going to pull these two out over to here, because there doesn't seem to be... No, I'm going to leave them up here, because there doesn't seem to be anything going on down here. Like, nothing spawned there, which makes sense, because it's the one which definitively has no agents. So I don't think anything's going on here, and now that I'm at my quota, I don't need anyone there. Midnight is irrelevant, just dusk, we need to survive. Okay. Remind me, I know I do know this, but can you please remind me how midnight works? Oh. Ooh. Sorry, my clock, my gun vanished. What? Clock? Gun? Hello? Wake up, Garen. Fighting time. Yeah, can you remind me how the backwards clock to defeat midnight works again? Is it that it defeats the ordeal? Because I know I do know it, I've forgotten, so if you could just remind me, please. I'd appreciate that. While I'm just blitzing through. Backwards clock wipes ordeals as well as escaped abnormalities. So if I trigger the backwards clock, whoever triggers it dies, and the ordeal ends. Right? So when I get the midnight, Exusier triggers it, and the midnight's just gone. Am I correct in that? I want to be crystal clear about this. Because this is going to be the biggest screw you moment. What's on fire? Nothing. Visual bugs on fire. Okay. So I'll just wait until Noily is done, and then I will commence the next meltdown. Have I definitely lost enough people that I don't need to kill anyone. I lost a lot of people. Yeah, I think we're done. Alright. Get ready for a possible speed increase. Oh, I also shot them, did I? No speed increase. I think I'm right about that. I think I predicted that nail on the head. Playful. Static. I think I correctly predicted that it's not a case of he increases your speed. I think that if I decrease speed, like as they go up, like at first I could, it wouldn't let me switch. I reckon now it will, but it'll punish me. You think the mod broke it? Should it have been switching by now? I'll let you let me know that one. That is a question you can answer. Sorry, I'm clarifying that because I can be I can be really strict. If so, that's hilarious. I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm. It wasn't deliberate, so I don't consider it cheating. Qualified immunity. I'm not going to change speed just in case it's what I predicted. I will not let impatience ruin me. Oh, I need to murder people. Pop. 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 Took out 4. I've got a lovely bunch of monks in a room-be-doo. Here they are standing in a row. I've got big monks, small monks, monks that'll eat your face. Just give 'em a kick, a flick of the wrist. That's what the Hockmer said. So I kind of like that song, but I've never been good at singing it. I mean, I'm not a good singer in general, but like, I feel every time I try and sing it, even to myself, it's like, no, I did that wrong. How's it going? Sorry about the slow speed of this one, guys. I've said before, I don't like it when this game messes with real time or your ability to control time. It's Slime Rancher every time you sung it to Tabby spawned. So actually, while we're doing this, I can mention something. In the last... okay, we're about to switch over. In the last section, we had very oblique references to... I think oblique's the correct usage of that, I'm not 100%. We had very direct references to the restarting. So this absolutely confirms that when you day one reset, it is a canonical event in the game world. Everybody remembers it except you, basically. And it seems they rather willingly, or reluctantly rather, but like they are aware that they are going along with it and pretending it's the first time. So a lot of the suppressions and stuff is them being tired of playing along. Angela in particular is very sick of your shit. Here we go. Oh, no. It's not broken. It's not broken, guys. 2. Where's the third one? There. No, he's not going to make it there in time. I don't think that's a big deal, though. No. There's a slight hit on this, but that's not going to change things. Yeah, he's pissed at me now. The wiki says the midnight ordeals are immune to the backwards clock. Shit. I take it if I try and slow down the speed, he's going to kill someone. Oh, this is bad. I was really hoping it had bugged it. How did I cheese the midnight ordeal then? Because I definitely cheesed it. Or was, for the mission, did I actually do it legit? I'm going to murder some people. When you tried to change the time before he told you off without killing anyone. Yeah, but this, I feel like he's banning the lower speeds. When I tried to increase it, he told me off. When I tried to pause it, he killed someone. But it did work. I think it's worth sacrifice. No, okay. So I can probably still pause at the cost of somebody. For the mission you did orange, which is easy to predict. Okay. Oh god, what if I get the purple? It kills a level 5 agent, but it's only Exusier. Apologies, Exusier, but I don't use you that much. You're really cool to have, but I don't use you much. Yeah, I think we're in trouble, guys. It's not broken. But for the one you passed by, you went into every containment all at once. Oh, I did! I did do that. Oh, hey, grapes on vines. I need to reach the maximum level. Is it worth trying to cheese it that way again? I think it might be, you know. I think it might be. So I need to survive dusk. And then I'll try and cheese midnight again. I don't know if it'll work though, because it says max. Oh no, they're ones I can't kill. Oh, they're all dead there. Yeah, I've got plenty of people to still murder up there. I don't know what the maximum cliff off is. I didn't know there was one, frankly. I just thought the meltdowns got higher and higher. But I might try and cheese it, because it's going into the box that ticks it up. So if I can blitz through, I need to survive the dusk, so I'll use Exusier to nullify the dusk. The max is 10. Okay, so if it shows up on 8, I can't cheese it. If it shows up on 9, I might be able to. Okay. Fingers crossed then, guys. If midnight shows up on 8, we're doomed. If midnight shows up on 8, I will cluster. I'll turtle up, bring everyone together, and do my best. But I'm probably dead. Midnight always shows up on 8? I've only reached it twice, I don't know. Doesn't always? Alright, so we're unsure. Alright, I'm gonna murder some more people, I think. Oh, hiding among the agents. Alright. That would only work on orange turtling. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm skipping this one, aren't I? Forgot about that. I did totally forget about that. Alright, Exusia, get ready. Can't help but notice, guys, that didn't work. That didn't work. Like at all. It's kind of buggy. Great. Alright, I'm going to have to redo, because this fucked up. I wasn't ready for that to fuck up. It still says it died though, and yet they are still here. Maybe I didn't wait long enough, because like this one died. The one that was going across there died, but maybe the ones who hadn't spawned didn't. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and disable that mod, install the Ordeal mod, which I've already got downloaded. Stop throwing yourself on the sword, Luca. We knew there was a risk with this stuff. Don't worry. It's buggy. This wasn't your fault at all. It was the game being buggy. Right, so first I've got to go and uninstall the other one. It definitely killed at least one of them, because I saw the corpse. Steam apps, common, Lobco, data, base mods. Oh, it's already here, it's ready. Crushed speed mod, so delete that. And today's ordeal, extract. Their names and health bar were gone, but they were still moving. Yeah, but the killdozers still spark and stuff. I don't know. The one I saw wasn't spawning any stuff. What one did I just install? Oh, today's ordeal. There it is. Good. And the speed one is gone. So, Let's try again. Green Midnight. Is that a good or a bad one? It's Amber Dawn, Violet Noon, which is the rocks, which is a bad one. Red Dusk, that's okay. And Green Midnight. Oh, Green Midnight's the one I can't deal with because that's the factories. So that's, I don't think Green Midnight's a good one. There's Green Midnight is the factories, Purple Midnight is the altars, and oh, that's the Green Dusk. So I haven't actually seen Green Midnight. Am I thinking of Green Dusk? And then there's the giant worm monsters. So that's the Midnight I fought. I have seen the purple one, but I guess I haven't seen the green. So is this an alright one, do you think? Hey guy on YouTube, we have restarted. Sadly. Again, it's a knowledge check. I don't know what you mean by that. They're probably the best ordeals you can have it. So if I fuck this up, there's no helping me. It's a pay attention or everybody dies thing. They're all that. I don't see that much variance in these things. All of them are deal with everything all at once or everybody dies. Thanks for watching. What exactly does Hokma do? How does this differ from the average day? Like this. I cannot change speed. If I try and increase the speed, he tells me off. If I decrease the speed, or pause it rather, he kills somebody at random. Which means I have to play through the entire thing on normal speed. As long as you're set up, it's easy, but if you don't know the setup, you can't set up. Yeah, that's, again, it's all of them. That is what they all are. It doesn't sound difficult. Well, the issue is, as we go through, he will increase the speed. So we got up to the Dusk Ordeal, at which point he put the speed up to 2. And it means that by the end of it, we're going to be on triple speed. and again can't slow it down at all. The pause kill thing is taken from a cut abnormality called Price of Silence. Wow, that sounds shit. Price, not Prince. Not Prince of Silence. Yeah, I thought you might have. Speaking of princes, it's there is actually a prince. I've got the little prince here. Killed an employee every 13 pauses. Wow. Sounds terrible. I saw the health again. It was only a he. Wow. Yeah, that should be a wa or an aleph. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. You know, actually, what I saw last night. I got recommended on YouTube a clip of SCP Secret Lab. Actually, Skier. Is Skier now holding that? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Good. SCP Secret Lab, which is a multiplayer SCP game. And that, it was essentially almost like best moments clips, just completely out of context stuff happening in a way. So it had one guy trapped in a lift with the one that turns to stone when you look. Can't move when you look at him. And it's that one and another monster, which were two players playing as the monsters. And he had to carefully time it so that he looked at it when it was in the lift, but it was unable to communicate with the other monster that there was someone in the lift with them. It was funny. It was clever and funny. What did the other one look like? I believe it was called the dog. In another clip, somebody called it the dog. It was sort of a four-legged thing, but I think it walked on two legs. I didn't get a very good look at it. But I was reading the comments for that video, and it said that, talked about how they redesigned the statue, which is SCP-173, I believe. So they redesigned the statue because of copyright issues. Essentially, the original design for the statue guy was using a copyrighted art piece that they didn't get permission for. So they got permission, but they couldn't sell anything with it. They all have nicknames. I wouldn't know anything about that, Smile Pile. Flesh Dog. Trying to think of others that I have nicknames for. Doom box. Happy box. The whale. I don't know that one. The naked woman. The boy band. It wasn't that they copyrighted it, it's that the original thing of it was nicked. So because like basically all of the art on the SCP wiki is stolen from elsewhere. I think a lot of it is, at least. But that one took off as popular. So they found the guy who owned it, and he said, like, you can keep using it, but you can't sell anything with it. Because obviously he didn't want other people making money off his photo or his art or whatever it was. So in the end they just changed it so that people are free to make money from it. And oh, sorry, we've got a dawn coming up. It went from a peanut to a hideous abomination. I really found the old design very unsettling, and I think that was the point, but yeah, it is weird looking now. Is everybody in position? Alright, ski it. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh! I forgot to kill people that meltdown. Oh, that's so annoying. This one is sapping my enthusiasm just because of how slow it is. You can try to recover her through the work. It never works, though. You have to get a positive thing, and she's got a massive debuff. And if it fails, then it's a slow process to... oh, fuck's sake. Alright, I'll try. Alright, Delta is one of my highest success rates. So come and give it a shot, Delta. Funny thing about Legacy Lob Corp, you know how Train and Plague Doctor got mad at you if you didn't work with them for too long. No, I didn't know that Plague Doctor got mad at me. That was every abnormality. Yeah, that does sound pretty bad. Alright, what I'm considering, if this fails, I'm probably done for the day. What I'm considering is a slightly cheaty mod for quality of life purposes, and you're going to have to trust that I'm not going to abuse it. So, what do I need to get for this? 16. No. Okay, she is failed. Oh. Oh, no, she managed it. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, so what I'm considering is there is a mod on there I've seen on the Nexus, and what it does is it disables the ability for abnormalities and I assume suppressions to fuck with the time. So I remember looking at it. I think I mentioned it before regarding the orchestra. But it eliminates their ability to stop you from adjusting the time. So what I'm considering, Delta, come here. Exo. Where's Exo? There's Exo. What I'm considering is installing that mod and using it to speed up these bits. And I won't adjust the time. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I can't be bothered to wait through all of this. It is so slow, and it's going to take, because it's like 90 minutes for a normal thing. I don't want to spend 90 minutes doing a level of this. So I'm going to call it here. And what I will do is I will install that mod. And I will only use it. And this is my solemn promise. I will not abuse it. I will only use it to speed up and then slow back down again. For just ticking up the counter. So I will not pause. I will not slow it down for ordeals. Unless absolutely necessary. But hopefully not. Okay? That's what I'll do. So it's not a cheat. It's just a quality of life for you and for me. Because fuck my life. This takes so long. So that's what I'll do. I'll install that and we'll do that next Wednesday. So, thank you very much for watching. Sorry this one was a little bit shorter. Suddenly cut quite short. But it is for all of us. I'd rather go into what is going to be a long, slow jobby. How much in the Abno guide do we have? Let's have a look. $66 2/3. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, check out my YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, check out my Twitch. Either way, check out my social media, join the Gary and Reaver Discord, and please do check out my Patreon. Pledges on there really help. They help everything. They make the world better if you pledge to my Patreon. Any amount, doesn't need to be a high amount, just any amount on there really does help. Second time a lower level core suppression made the stream end early. Yeah, like I haven't had the best day if I'm honest, so I have like slightly lower patience today, but this one hasn't raged me out. This one has just tired me out, so we'll fix that for next time, and we should be able to. I reckon we can do it. This isn't as rage-inducing as Binner. I think we can do this. I just need to. Yeah. And the thing is, something I will mention is I know what they're doing here with the pause. Like, it is a trap, but it is a trap that you can choose to fall into. So I can still pause the game. It did pause, but it did kill someone. So worst comes to worst, I can sacrifice somebody to pause. And I'm going to repo anyway, so it doesn't matter if I lose anyone. But it would allow me to pause. So that is an option. And as long as it doesn't kill Skier or Noily or one of my absolute best people, then it's probably worth doing. I don't mind sacrificing Rebecca, is what I'm saying. Right, thank you very much for watching. I did all the outro stuff, so hello future people, goodbye future people. See you next Wednesday, have a good weekend, and on Monday we are streaming Fresh Start, which is a cleaning simulator. It's Fresh Start cleaning simulator, where it's like Power Wash simulator, but you're cleaning up the environment, I think. So we'll give that a go, see what we think. Thank you very much, and I will catch you later.